Welcome back, guys. This is episode 15. 15 of Rugby Rants. I'm Tom.
I'm Prez.
And we are going to give you all the best bits today of the Rugby World Cup 2023.
Well, in our opinion.
Well, yeah, facts, really.
Okay.
But no, guys, welcome back. We are going to give you the good, the bad, the indifferent bits of the Rugby World Cup that we have been reviewing. Seems like 17 years. Do you know what I mean? But it's been such a long time, it feels like, doesn't it?
It does feel like, but it's been a great time.
Oh, mate.
It's been a great time, mate.
I don't know what we did before this.
Same thing we do now, work.
It's all we do.
It's all we do. That's
well, I feel like Rihanna.
Yeah, I know. Dude, you know what? I was watching an episode of this the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds a bit weird watching yourself, doesn't it? But
you love it.
Yeah, I do.
He loves it. Look.
And
by the way, can I point out, he's got a nose piercing. He's got his nose pierced.
Listen, they're nowhere near as bad as what you've got. But anyway.
You said you liked it.
I do. I love it.
Well, there we go.
Great. I want to sleep on it.
My arse on the tattoo.
The tattoo. And do you know what I thought? Do you know what I thought was really funny? I was watching it and I thought, Preston, you look 105 years old when you record this. I look tired, bro.
The funny thing is,
yeah.
my missus said to me, she goes, "You both look really tired." I was like, "Cheers, babe. Thank you very much."
We officially get 1.5 days off a week. So. Anyway, come on. Let's get into it. Right, Rugby World Cup, France.
Flip that switch on, pal.
2023.
But, mate, I don't know how I feel about this World Cup. That's right. I do. No, I don't.
Right.
Because I feel there's some amazing games, right?
Yeah.
But I also feel that it was also a bit of a letdown.
Shall I tell you what I think? It doesn't have the gravity that other World Cups have had. Yeah,
like compared to 2019, it was almost like it just gone under the radar. And I don't know why.
I don't know. Like I feel like 2019. I was listening to Sia Khaleesi the other day, and he said like there wasn't as much pressure on South Africa in 2019. It was like it'd be nice if they win, but nobody was kind of like expecting the win. Like they wanted the win, but it wasn't. You know, it wasn't major. And then this year, it's been like...
Yeah, but do you think there's pressure on them this year?
Yeah, from a nation.
What, to be back-to-back?
Yeah, it's a...
Right,
yeah.
Okay.
Not pressure, but it'd be nice, really nice. You know, I think it just didn't have that... I think because it was based in the Northern Hemisphere as well, I think that when you've got your teams from the Southern Hemisphere trying to watch it, fans trying to watch it, and they're having to take... days off work and get up at 4 a.m. to get ready for a game kickoff at 6
in the morning.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Time difference.
Yeah. Time difference. I think that takes away from, you know, pay-per-views or however you want to call it, like you know, actual viewing numbers, because a lot of people, you know. They don't want to go up at that time, or they might be just finishing a night shift, or you know, whatever. So I don't know. It might have been that. It might have just been.
But I think on the flip side, mate, even when you were in Japan, or when we had Australia in 2023, or when we played New Zealand in 2011, we had to do it over here.
I get it.
It's just you can't. In the arse, isn't it?
No, you can't please everybody.
No.
I think the fans were great this year,
mate. Japanese fans, Fijian fans, Samoan fans, Tongan fans, everybody's fans were phenomenal. 90% of them were phenomenal, right?
And most of the time they were behaved.
Yes,
you know, as it should be.
Yes, as it should be.
I think it was great. I think, like, is it the first time we've seen a full stadium Mexican wave in a Rugby World Cup?
Possibly.
I don't know. But yeah, I just think it was nice. It was nice to see, you know, there were games going on. Yeah. The people were watching. They were there. They'd bought tickets for that. Their team wasn't even playing.
I think that's the nice thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's the nice thing about it when you've got, especially like the likes of Fiji, who were insane.
No, it was great. They are my underlight of the Rugby World Cup. It's a highlight, but it's not my main highlight. Yeah,
that's a good word, like hemispherist.
I'm going to use that. Yeah,
we're just making up words now. It's just what he does.
It's true.
Just what he does, guys. He's got this new nose piercing. He's a bit alternative.
Yeah, I know. I'm having a midlife crisis, I think.
36.
Listen, right. I was sat there in spirit with you while
Yes.
you were having your amazing tattoo done.
Yes.
In fact, get your tattoo out right now.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Do I
Right.
have
So
to?
you're all aware Tom lost 2 bets, not just 1, 2. Hair, and you got a Springbok rugby tattoo.
Hello.
And I know that if you follow us on Instagram and
TikTok.
TikTok
And
and
it
all
is
the
on
rest of
YouTube
it,
as a short.
and it's on YouTube as a short, you
Yes.
will have seen it. But now you'll have the opportunity to see it, well, pretty much in person.
You're an arse.
No, it's
It's
your
your
ass. It's
okay.
your ass. Get it out. Come on. Because the world wants to know if you've
Right.
done it. Right?
What do you mean the world wants to know? Of course
The world wants to know, have you actually gone and got the tattoo done? Because I can say you have. You can say you have. But, you know. No, bit more. There you go. It's there. It's there.
Look at it. That is my ass all over YouTube.
Well done. Well
Yeah,
done, mate.
sunshine.
Well done,
Gosh.
mate. Very well done, pal.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
Man of your word. Stuck to your bet.
Oh, do you know what? There was part of me that thought I wouldn't actually have to get it.
Yeah, well, this is. I knew you'd get it, but anyway.
Well, here we are.
Okay, so.
I'm back.
Um,
Hope you didn't miss me too much.
oh my God, are you done? Jesus. Right.
Yeah.
Give me your top 3 moments from this Rugby World Cup.
Ooh.
Or there or thereabouts. I know there's quite a few to choose from. So.
Portugal's first win in a World Cup since 2007
Okay.
against Namibia,
I believe so.
I think.
Yeah.
Please correct us if we're wrong. Comments
There's been a
Please.
lot of rugby played. Like it's
Dude.
just, yeah.
every weekend, 4 games a day. Something
Yeah.
like that. We come in with square eyes on a Monday, don't we? Like,
Uh,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Portugal, which
Mhm.
I think over the whole tournament, I think were brilliant.
Right.
Australia not getting out the group stage.
That's a highlight. That's a highlight for you, isn't it?
Bro,
Yeah, I know.
bro. Like,
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a highlight.
No,
but it's,
no,
it's a
it's-
major upset, isn't
yes.
it? Yeah.
I think that's what we needed. But
Yeah.
I feel the fact that I did not expect it.
Right.
I thought young Australian team, yes, they don't have a lot of experience. However, Australia not going to have a group stage. When does that ever happen?
Never.
Ever. It never does.
Yeah.
Number 3. Do you want an obvious one, or do you want one that's sort of, you know?
I don't. Whatever you want, mate. I don't mind. Surprise me.
I think it would have to be. Oh, what's that Welsh 7?
What?
Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Where? Yeah. He did a crossfield quick. Crossfield quick.
Qu-
Crossfield.
Oh God! You can
It's
tell
been
it's
a long
Monday.
day.
You can tell it's Monday.
A crossfield kick
Yeah.
to Lewis Free Summit
Yes.
as a 7.
Yes.
Jack Morgan.
Jack Morgan.
He was so good.
It was good.
So good.
I think he was great throughout the tournament.
Yeah,
honestly.
100%.
I think he did really well.
And one of my players of the tournament, I've tried as Ben O.
I think Ben Earl was England's player of the tournament.
Yes. I think you'd be a contender for player of the tournament as well.
Yeah.
Personally, that's
yeah,
my
yeah.
opinion.
No, I agree.
But if you disagree with me, you're wrong. So, I'm joking.
It'd be the
I'm
first time that
joking.
I was wrong throughout this whole World Cup. But anyway. Yeah. Okay. No,
Anyway,
they're
right,
fair.
what are your top 3?
South Africa winning, obviously.
Oh, did they win?
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Just in case you hadn't noticed,
No,
that's
I
why you've got a
didn't-
Springbok on your ass.
Yeah, forever. Is that number 1?
That's my number 1.
Yeah.
That's my. It's up there.
Top of the top.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Ireland getting knocked out of the World Cup.
Ooh. Yes.
Not because of any kind of like personal thing that I've got with them.
Right.
I just don't like the way they go about their business.
In what way?
I don't like the way that every single decision was questioned at every point in every
but mate,
game.
that's Sexton for you all over.
Yeah, but it was just everything, mate. It was just, I don't know, the dude
Yeah.
with the weird dread cornrow things who scrummages for them. And all that.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's
like-
easy. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I just, yeah, I don't know. There's just something about
Yeah.
the team, not the place,
Yeah.
the team,
Yeah.
like just knocks me a little bit.
But this is the thing. This is what I said to you. It was like they came in expecting to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
Everyone boosted them up. If Ireland don't win it, I don't know who will.
Yeah.
Same with France.
No, definitely. And my other huge nod, like that I really enjoyed, was Fiji. Like I just everything about everything. You know, I said it in one of the shows like a while ago. They can be down.
There's been so many now.
Yeah, I know. They can be down by 1 point with 5 minutes to go, and they just love what is happening. Like they're still smiling, they're still giving it horns. You know, the crowd's still going ape tits
at it, aren't they?
Yeah. And it's a very coarse type of rugby. It's very broken. It's very kind of like, I don't know. They make mistakes look like they've done it on purpose. Like, does that make any sense? Like, there'll be a pass goes a bit awry, and somebody will pick it up, and then suddenly, boom, gap. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, we planned that. Yeah. You know, and
always off the bootstraps. You know what I mean? Always like a one-handed pick up, flick out the back door.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. You never ever know what's going to happen.
Unbelievable.
You know, into the red, 80th minute, and there's still like something bizarre may just happen. Yeah. You know, and they took top teams in the world to the wire.
Yes.
And I love it. I love the fact that they sat there with all their traditional get up on. And, you know, I expect them to come out in like flip flops and play just as well. Like, it's just great, isn't it? Like,
flip-flops, board shorts,
straw
hat on,
walking around with with a mojito, like, you know, in a coconut. Like, it's great, and I love it because they love rugby. They play for nothing else other than the fact
of playing
that they love the game.
Yeah.
And for me, other than the partial heart attacks and aneurysms that I had throughout this World Cup. Yeah, like those are my three, and I have one honourable mention.
Okay,
that's in my top.
Okay,
okay. I'm so happy that France didn't win their own World Cup.
Really?
Yeah, because we would never ever have heard the end of it. Yeah, it would have been the best ever win in any World Cup in history. Yeah. You know, Dupont would have got knighted, and like it just would have been. He'd be the next president, wouldn't he? You know, and I just kind of feel like the superhero factor was stamped out, and
yes,
and what a game that it was done in. You know, it was a great battle. Don't get me wrong. I think they were hugely evenly matched. But again, who is the cockiest rugby nation? Who is the most smug rugby nation in the world? You can say something to upset me if you want.
No, I was going to say Australia.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
Because
I feel that the top three most smug rugby nations in the world were knocked out, and that is great.
So England?
No.
Well, France?
Yeah. Ireland? Yeah. And I have this thing that. Do I go down this route?
Yes.
Do I?
Say it.
I can't.
Say it.
No, I'm going to leave it at that because,
Oh, bro. Boom.
Right, okay.
You got to say it, man.
Right, okay. And New Zealand.
Yeah?
Right? Yeah, because they are a smug rugby nation, okay? And I say that with the utmost love and respect because South Africa falls very close to being one of the most smug rugby nations in the world, right?
If not, they've got the smuggest fans.
Yeah.
This guy.
Oh mate, yeah. No, that is 100%.
Yeah.
That is like, they're probably, as fans, they're the worst losers and the most antagonizing winners.
Yeah, right. I can agree with you. Yeah.
You know, and not in like a horrible way, but it's just nice to say everybody calls South Africa, it's a third world country. They've got these problems, they've got that problems.
Yeah.
Well,
still want to World Cup.
Back to back, 4. The only country to do 4. So who is the best rugby playing nation in the world? South Africa. So we've got the right to be smug at the moment.
Right, bruv.
Yeah, we have 1,300 and something days to be smug until the next World Cup. So, yeah, I'm quite happy that the smug teams and the teams that throw the hands up in the air, you know, your predominantly football playing nation teams, you know, they're gone.
See ya.
Yeah, and I'm going to use another term. You know, they've been battered for 6 because that's what South Africa's doing in the cricket at the moment to everybody.
Turn.
Yeah,
there we go.
And yeah, I'm really quite happy about that.
Really?
Yeah, I am, and
I can see the light in your eyes.
Yeah, no, I am.
You seem so happy.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people who I feel like have been brought back down to earth really quickly.
Yeah,
and it's great. And I'm so chuffed that tier 2, tier 3 teams have stamped their mark on World Rugby.
Yeah,
you know, that for me is what it's all about. Rugby wins. You know, that's what everybody says. And I think it's great that like your likes of like Namibia and Portugal and all the rest of it have come out and gone, we're here to stay. Like we've earned this.
We're not going away. Yeah. Which is good because the thing, your 4 most dominant nations in rugby always. Yeah. England, New Zealand.
Why do you start with them when they came 3rd?
England, New Zealand, South Africa, Australia. Yeah. You say that, and the only reason I say that is because we are the only nations to win World Cups. Yeah. Right? Yeah. As close as you look, there's no Wales, sorry. No. There's no Ireland, really sorry. No. There's no France, exceptionally sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Neither am I.
No.
However.
On a personal level. Yeah.
I can't remember I was going for this point. I think I just wanted to make that very clear. But
yeah,
not on the World Cup.
Yeah, the top 4 nations.
Yeah. But that was it. Like, you've got your top 4 nations who are consistently winning World Cups. Yeah. You and New Zealand mainly, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But to have tier 2 nations pushing tier 1 nations to the wire,
it's great.
For rugby, it's everywhere. It's great. Phenomenal.
And you can tell that your tier 2 nations, tier 2, tier 3, whatever you want to call them, their lads are being coached outside of the countries that they're playing for. Yeah, their clubs that they're playing for are obviously doing the right thing. Yes. And it shows when they come together. I mean, I don't know how long these teams have had to get together and do their thing. But yeah, for me, that was huge. That was huge to be able to sit and watch those games, because there's not many World Cups where I've been able to sit and watch every single game.
No, I agree, mate. I agree.
To watch the likes of Japan properly go at it, like I said, Namibia, Portugal.
Well, mate, Portugal taking Australia to the wire and Portugal scoring first in that game.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Like, Portugal taking Wales to the wire.
Yeah. I mean, how many times was a text sent going, have you seen what's happening in this game?
Dude, like every single game of every part of this World Cup, like even if we didn't watch it at the same time, we'd be watching highlights or whatever. Yeah. But we'd be watching some form of rugby every weekend. So we are very thankful to our wives and our children who have put up with us for 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
On edge, heart attacks, aneurysms, all this sort of stuff, watching rugby constantly when all they want to do is watch Bluey or go to the park. Yeah. Or, say thank you very much. Yeah. But yeah, like we've just constant back and forth on it.
Yeah,
constant back and forth about.
I think France gave us. I think France gave us a good World Cup, as in like visually. Yes. I think the stadiums are lovely, aren't they? I mean, to look at, they're quite a spectacle.
Well, when you look at the aerial view as you're coming into it, not us personally, because we don't have a helicopter yet. No. But when you see the drone footage, right? Yeah. And you see all like the curvature of like
they're stunning.
They're stunning.
No, it is. It's stunning. Architecturally, it's quite a spectacle. I think it was well organised. Yeah. I don't think there wasn't any hiccups with anything really. I don't think.
Not that we saw anyway.
No, not that we saw. And what I loved more than anything, other than the rugby, is to see the youngsters in the crowds going absolutely mental, being able to enjoy it without having anybody upset their day. Yes. Seeing the kids of the players coming onto the pitch when they've finished, and showing the world that rugby is very much a family orientated game. Yeah. That's the most important thing for me. Yeah. That you can take your children of any age to a rugby match and know that you're going to be fine. There's going to be no trouble in the stands. There's going to be no issues.
You say this, and I'll make this comment, and we'll move on. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
But for the people who caused ruckus in the England-Fiji game,
Yeah.
take it back to football. We
Shame
don't
on
want
you,
your
bro.
bullshit.
Shame on
Yeah,
you.
you do not do that. You do not start a ruck
Yeah.
in the middle of a stand with friends and family around you,
No.
causing grief to other people, and we're trying to watch the game.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not even
Bore
your
off.
country that's playing.
Yeah, bore off. Go to where you need to do. Go back to football. We don't care. We don't want you in our sport.
Yeah.
Done.
Because you're right. Because like we say, rugby is an internationally understood language.
Yes.
As a player or a fan, you can go anywhere in the world,
Yes.
walk down to a local club and make friends.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And that's what is hugely important. Doesn't matter what colour you are, what religion you are, anything like that.
Dude,
it makes no difference.
No, there is no.
Or it shouldn't make a difference.
Well, no, but it doesn't. Like, I know exactly where you're going.
Yeah.
But like, black, white, Asian, like whatever your colour, whatever your race, whatever your religion,
South
gay,
American,
straight, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The game itself that we love, that we've been brought up playing and watching for years,
Yeah.
is internationally acceptant of everyone.
Yeah, it is. That's what it was made for.
Yeah, it's to
Made for
involve
everybody.
everyone.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
You know?
So, and I think France did a good job as a country of making sure that
Yeah.
that was right.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think they did pretty well with that. Low lights for the tournament.
England not winning. I mean, I can't say it was a low light because I sort of expected it. I didn't expect us to win it.
Right.
Even though I wanted us to,
Yeah.
deep down I was like, we're not in a place where we could have won it, I don't think.
No.
Um,
I think that the boys did exceptionally well with the time that they had together.
yes.
The players that they've got
Under new management as well.
under new management.
Yeah.
I think that. Okay, I know that I know that I've talked the mick a little bit.
A little bit.
With like the whole
Right.
with the fact that they had an easy route
Yeah.
through, and realistically it was easier than some groups.
Just one more time.
It was easier than some groups, but in the games that had an opportunity to perform, they performed.
Yes.
And the games where they really had to try and pull something out the bag, they did, or very nearly did. So, I think for third place, for a very young team, or mostly a very young team, who haven't played together for a hell of a lot of time, and have had numerous ups and downs and changes in positions and changes in pairings, and is this one available? Are they not available? Are they coming? Are they not coming?
Bans, no bans, red cards, all this sort of bark. Yeah.
Missed out on Sam Underhill. I'll say it again.
What a game he had. What a game.
I think that it would have been a very different situation if there was 2 or 3, maybe 4 players that were taken along in the squad. But on that note, I think that they've done exceptionally well.
Yeah, mate. I'd like to.
I think they have.
I will take third.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's a strong third.
Right?
Oh yeah, it's a strong third. I mean, when you look at, there was only 1 point difference to the loss in the South Africa game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell me about it. I know, bro.
You only need to win by 1, though, don't you?
Oh, you only need to win by 1. He's still so smug.
Very.
4 years I've got this for. My God.
Yeah, you do. But yeah, no, and yeah, credit to them and credit to the coaching staff.
Yeah.
Because I think they pulled something quite special out the bag. I do. And I think that when certain changes are made, and favoritism is pushed to one side,
yes,
I think 4 years' time will definitely be a force to be reckoned with.
How many days is it?
1,368 days, something like that.
Off
the top of my head, I know.
Yeah,
Rough numbers.
Trying to make it 5.
Rough numbers, mate. I think that it's great to see New Zealand back in form.
I'm excited to see where they go with this Scott Robinson. I know he's a fantastic coach, right? But
yeah,
I don't.
Is he the right? He's a great coach, but is he the right coach for them?
I have no idea.
How is I don't quite know how they can change the game dynamic that they're playing at the moment, because they've got running backs.
Yeah. Well, like your Will Jordan, Damien McKenzie, your Bodie Barretts, your Geordie Barretts.
I tell you how to change the dynamic. They need to give Damien McKenzie more time on the pitch.
Oh, mate. Do you know what I did see it? He did the other day. Not the other day. I think it was against Italy. chip and change, about to go into touch. His foot was still in. He was literally halfway out like that.
Yeah.
Scoot back inside into Will Jordan.
It was incredible. It was incredible.
Like, bro.
It doesn't matter how many times you practice that, you'll get it wrong. That was just
ability.
one of those things.
Instinct.
You can't teach it. You can't teach it. And that goes back to the conversation we're having in 1 or 2 shows ago about those little things that you learn while you're playing tag on the beach with your mates.
Yeah.
Or you're playing at schoolboy level and you might be slightly better than everybody else on the pitch and you just think, well, I'm just going to give it a go. Or you've probably played 9 different positions coming through school up into club. Yeah. And suddenly your skills are that honed that that's nothing. Yeah. Which is great to see.
Who would be your standout player at the tournament?
Peter Steph the toy.
Oh, bro, yeah.
100%.
One of, for me.
I mean, that's an obvious, I suppose. That's an obvious. I think that, Chesy's always great, but I think Curtly Orenser.
Mm-hmm. I don't just mean in SA.
No, I know. I'm gonna reel you off a few. Was great, but I think that Damien Willemser. Yeah. I feel that he was.
I think he's been under-talked about.
I think that he was consistently great. Yeah. I think under the high ball, great. Off the boot, great. Yeah. Running little steps, great. Breaking the gain line, great. Yeah. I think he did. Fantastic job. I think Captain Courageous for Wales.
Jack Morgan, yeah.
Jack Morgan. Yeah, I think Jack Morgan had a really good showing. Yeah. 74 minutes with a broken nose. Well done, mate.
Well broken.
Well done.
Really broken.
I'm having a moan about me piercing that hurts. So, yeah.
Oh,
but it does though.
Tell him that.
I think he was great. I think the captain and prop for Fiji, they're the same player. Big what's his face? Come on. Anyway.
Right.
Yeah. No. Well, I think all of Fiji had a great showing. Yeah. To be honest, the thing is, it's so hard to remember everybody who you want to.
No, I know.
I mean, I'd like to give a little shout out to Prince, who plays for Namibia.
Oh yeah, Tel Aviv Heat as well. Yeah.
And plays out in Israel and Tel Aviv Heat. We are thinking all about what I am. That's my opinion. I'm thinking all about you out there. Yeah. He just, when he throws himself into a tackle, right, people will have to go and watch this. It's like body crunching.
He's a big lad.
He's just so
big dude.
Hard. Yeah. So tough. Yeah. And I think it was nice to get him out on the scene, really. Yeah. Because obviously they're playing the European Cup at the moment. Yes. Got a win.
They did against a big Portuguese side as well.
Yeah. Great for Tel Aviv Heat.
I like to come back from 20 points down. What it is.
Yeah. No, look, fantastic game. Yeah. So well done. I think there's a lot of players in that team that have come off the back of the World Cup. Yeah. And really seen that they can perform, do it. Yeah. But yeah, I think Will Jordan had a great tournament. Yeah. I'm gutted that we lost Makazola Mapimpi because I think there was a few finishing moments that he would have finished that weren't finished. Yes.
That's what you have when you've got these big, powerful wingers like Mapimpi. Yeah. He is an out-and-out finisher. Oh, yeah. From 5 metres, from 25 metres, from 50 metres. You give him a bit of space. He's electric. He's strong. It'll take 4 of you to bring him down.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely. I think Audrey Surveyor had a fantastic tournament. Yeah. I think that Jesse Creel.
Oh, standout. One of the standout players for you.
Had an amazing tournament.
Can I just say, how shredded is that bloke?
Oh, yeah, it's a joke.
Like, my God.
Yeah, it's a joke.
He's more shredded than shredded wheat.
Yeah, he is. He is. Well, you can tell he's shredded because he's got like the death face. Where you can see like the treat words are like there's literally nothing. Is there like nothing on him?
But it was a picture, a video I saw of him the other day, and he's putting on these bands around his legs. So he's bent down. And you see his hamstring. You see his hamstrings. Yeah. And they're full on hams. Yeah. Bro, they are massive.
Yeah, it's like what I say about your calves. Not calves, they're full cows, bro.
They're full cows, bro.
Yeah, no, too right. You can go on forever about who had great games.
Yeah, of course you can.
But yeah, I think bear with me, I cannot remember the name. I think the open side flanker for Portugal, mate.
Name escapes me, mate.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
But brilliant.
Yeah.
And just on another note,
Yes.
who is your referee of the tournament?
Ben O'Keefe.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, mate.
I think he's been the most consistent.
Yeah.
I think he's been. I think he's explained the game better as he's gone along.
Yeah.
So breaking out, why have you given that? I've given that because of X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
What do I need to
black
do?
And white.
Yeah. There's no grey area.
No, I think Ben O'Keefe as well wasn't. I don't think his decisions were made very difficult by any sort of heckling or anything like that. Like there was no, like, when they're throwing their arms up and they're going, "Oh, did you see that? Did you see that?" There was no like, "Oh, hang on, did I miss something?" There was like, "Yeah, I saw it."
And what? Yeah.
Get on with it.
Yeah.
And every game, up until people had a moan, every game that he refed was the most free-flowing games of the World Cup.
Yeah.
I think he had a great tournament.
Yeah, well, I agree.
I'd love to see him ref the final next time round.
Yeah. On that note, on the final, guys, obviously Wayne Barnes, well done, mate.
Yeah.
I think he had a cracking game.
Yeah.
And the fact he's received death threats because he was
from
biased.
who?
Oh, bro, everyone.
From
it's
who?
all over Instagram and all this bollocks.
How can you be biased in a 1-point win?
Bro, it's literally just what's been put out there.
Why have you not spoken to me? I didn't know this. Right, this is such BS, right? Okay, I'm so sick of this. Okay, I know I'm shouting, so that's probably really loud. I'm so sick of this. Okay, this has wormed its way into rugby, right?
Yes.
If it's not the refs being biased, then it's match fixing. If it's not match fixing, then it's you can't use your national anthem. If it's not, lay off, bro. Like
just let them do his job.
Just let them do their job. That is what they're there for. That's what they've trained for. It's like you going into like a brain surgeon and saying, "Oh, by the way, mate, I don't think you're using the right tool." Like,
no, but I would know that.
Well, yeah, of course you would. But yeah, no, seriously. I mean, come on. Death threats to Cobus Reynard.
Yeah, I know. I mean, ridiculous.
Seriously, all because he peed all over your superstar.
That's it, essentially what it is, yeah.
And it's as simple as that.
Yes.
It is as simple as that. They don't like it because little Lord Farquaad, or whatever his name is.
Anton Dubon.
Yeah, whatever, with his broken face, got done.
Yes.
Right, he got done. And Cobus Reynard was all over him, all game. He
Yes.
got under his skin. He ruined his game. His head. His head.
Yeah.
In the game.
I love that.
Yep. Yeah.
Telepathic.
And as per usual.
Yes.
The French can't handle it.
Well, yeah, because it's always just rabbit, isn't it?
Yeah. Although I do have to say
that
the French coach is definitely the most suave coach in the rugby world. Yeah.
Yes.
You could check him in his Armani suit, bro. Like
his Armani suit, he's got his glasses.
Yeah.
Fabien Galtier.
Yeah, he looked like he should have been in a football ground. But yeah, I mean, for me, I think the World Cup has really reignited the love and the passion that people have for the game. I think 4 years is a long time, and people who sit and watch the Rugby World Cup, maybe they don't watch rugby throughout the years that go on, and or maybe they don't have a top tier local club to support, which we will get into. Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
And I think that.
You okay?
Yeah, I said something. And I think it's great that the world, who love rugby, everybody on the entire planet, that loves rugby, has got probably a newfound love for it. Whether it's an underdog story that you've really come to love, or whether it's your team's done really well, or whatever the situation is, or your youngster sat there and goes, "I want to play rugby because they've been watching the World Cup."
They want to be like Chesney. They want to be like Faf. They want to be like Ben Owen Farrell.
Yeah.
I don't know, Anton Dupont.
Whoever.
Anyone.
Whoever.
Do you know what I mean? Just like, but I think this is what the World Cup does.
Yeah.
It wants you to emulate your heroes and play like them and do things around the park and start playing rugby and doing all this sort of stuff.
Well, yeah.
But like, mate, I know when I was young, I don't know, 5, 6 and a little fat kid running around. nothing's changed. But I idolise Lawrence Dallaglio.
Mate, of course. I mean, for me, it was Andre Fenter.
Yeah.
Or James Small.
Yeah.
I think it's great that kids have somebody to look up to, and somebody who's not an arsehole.
Yeah.
You don't see
humble, down to earth.
Yeah, you don't see top tier rugby players falling out of nightclubs, off the face.
Yeah.
They're all family men. They're all educated men. They're all they're their own business men.
Yeah.
In one sense or another.
Oh yeah, they have to be, don't they?
And I think that they're a great role model for kids to grow up, looking at. So, as regards a Rugby World Cup,
yes,
I think it has reignited a fire in a lot of people.
Yeah, which I'm glad about. I really am. I really am happy about that.
Yeah, definitely. So for me, that's the most important thing that's come out of this Rugby World Cup.
Yeah,
is that the passion's back. How everybody's included.
Yeah. Tall,
short, fat, thin, white, black, Asian.
I was about to say I tick 95% of those boxes.
Christian, not Christian,
yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it is irrelevant, and it should be irrelevant, and it should not be allowed to impact rugby.
No.
And that's why I'm really chuffed that the European Cup is on at the moment.
Yes.
And that you have the likes of Tel Aviv Heat being allowed to play, because whatever's going off in the rest of the world, the lads who play for that team
they're playing. Yeah,
they're playing rugby. They're not there for any other reason other than the fact that they want to play rugby.
But that's the thing, and it comes down to that.
Yeah, and I would love to see in the next 2 World Cups maybe a team from Israel walk out onto that pitch and be accepted as an entire entity.
They need to,
because all they are is a rugby team.
Yeah. Nothing else.
It makes no difference, does it?
A rugby team.
Yeah.
And you need to get behind them, guys, because that will, 2031, 2035 maybe.
Yeah.
That's what they're aiming for. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah, too right. So I think it'd be nice to see, and not just from there, other countries as well. It's just that I sort of keeping an eye on them.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
It'd be great to see those nations coming through as well, and having a great pop at it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
1 to 10.
Yeah.
Scale.
Yeah.
How would you rate this World Cup? Honestly, not the fact that South Africa won.
I was going to say, do you want me to rate it on the fact that if
overall,
South Africa wasn't playing at all, how was the World Cup?
Yeah, just overall rating of the World Cup.
7.
Okay, yeah, I can go with that. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like. So I thought the 2019 World Cup was electric. It was so good.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Agreed. Yeah.
In comparison to this, I think it's fell by the wayside, like I said at the beginning. But I would agree with the 7.
Yeah, I think the things that's upset this World Cup, or that's upset me in this World Cup.
Everything.
Number 1, stupid statements.
Yes.
Okay. Inconsistent decision making.
Yes.
And somebody do something about the match day ball. Jesus Christ, or whoever, somewhere.
Yeah.
Surely, with the technology that we've got these days, if it's going to be a humid day, or it's going to be a wet day, or it's going to be a muddy day, or it's going to be a greasy day.
I love that word, don't they? Greasy.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Can it not be like tyres on a car? Like, can we not have like
wet
day tyres and like dry day tyres? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or like I say, a tacky cloth maybe, or something. There's got to be something. There has to be, because nobody wants to watch rugby as if they're watching tennis.
No, I get it.
9 kicks on the bounce before something happens.
Yep.
Unacceptable.
Yes, and I think the way the game is going, I think it will change. It
has to. For viewer satisfaction, it has to change. Otherwise, it just becomes boring.
Yeah, I get that. I do understand that. But, we will see what the next World Cup brings. I mean, 4 years, you ain't getting 5.
Yeah, we are.
No, you're not, bro.
Yeah, we are.
Bet.
Yeah. You know not to bet anymore. Have you learned your lesson, Barbie?
No. What do you call me?
Barbie.
I thought you called me Bobby. I'll take Barbie.
Barbie. Well, I'm not going to call you Ken.
Why?
Because you ain't got a six-pack, bro, and you don't look plastic.
I have a family pack, bro.
The family pack.
Dad bod edition.
Yeah.
This is Ken if he had kids.
I've got a six-pack in my fridge.
Yeah, I'll bet you do.
At home. But yeah, I think the World Cup for me as a whole, I think it's been a great experience to be able to sit and do this as well.
I agree. I think this has been something we look forward to every Monday, to talk about it, to analyse it, to the best of our knowledge and ability. Yeah, we're not looking at stats, we're not looking at all this stuff. Yeah, we are two passionate fans who want to talk about it and love the game even more.
And I think the fact that we just call it how it is great.
Black and white, bro.
Yeah, it's great because I don't feel the need to be hugely PC because politics shouldn't come into rugby.
No, definitely not.
I do believe that the best team won.
I have nothing to say after that statement.
Have you seen the scenes when they got back?
Oh, mate, the scene's a different level.
It is
different level, bro.
I mean, we now have a public holiday.
Do you?
They have a public holiday now for Springboks winning the Rugby World Cup. I don't know what the exact date is. I think it's like 13th of December. Probably wrong on that, but yeah, there's now a public holiday.
That is mad.
And yeah, the only thing that New Zealand have now that South Africa don't have is electric. We've got the World Cup titles.
My God.
We're 4. Nobody else has got that, but unfortunately half the nation can't watch it because of the load shedding. But
wow. I mean, that put a dampener on everything, didn't it?
No, but it was just a little giggle to have, wasn't it? I just thought it was quite funny. I just thought,
No, I get that.
The best team in the world, and
no electricity,
and they can't put the TVs on for longer than half an hour.
Hey.
But yeah, I think for me personally, this has been my second favourite World Cup
after 1995.
Yes.
Yeah. So you had a rerun as well. That's
28 years, mate. Yes. 28 years and 8 weeks.
There's part of me that goes, I'd have loved to have seen you if you didn't win, because you would have been so upset. There would be no more Rugby Rants, guys. So count your blessings that they did win, right? But
listen, bad losers make good winners. Okay, don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise.
Yeah, shame you suck at both. Is there anything you want to add, mate?
No, other than great showing by everybody. I think it's been great. I think everybody's excited about the future of rugby.
Yeah.
And I think that as people follow us on our little journey, as we vacate from this area and move into other parts of the rugby world and what's going on,
more to come.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be a rather exciting 1,368 days or whatever it is.
Not that he's counting.
Until the next World Cup. Yeah.
Good, mate. But no, guys, firstly, we want to say thank you for the 43 subscribers that we do have. 43, bro. Thanks. No, we do really appreciate it. And thank you for watching our content, because without you, we wouldn't be here. But guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and you'll be seeing these faces very soon. Ciao for now.
See you later.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.